Hi, my name's David Andre, and from my perspective, I noticed a number of counseling skills that both counselors employed with their clients. For instance, each counselor expressed empathy well, both in terms of their outward mannerisms as well as their words. And expressing empathy is so important in terms of building client trust, and especially important in building that therapeutic alliance between the counselor and the client. I also felt both counselors used paraphrasing well and didn't just assume that they had captured their client's feelings and meaning, but they also often sought out affirmation from their client that they were truly hearing what they were saying well. In fact, I thought both counselors were able to thoughtfully seek out more information when needed. And I recognize that exploring in this way can be a balancing act. As we as counselors are eagerly digging deeper to get to the root of the problem, we have to be careful not to turn the counseling session into an interrogation session. I did feel that these 4 short videos did capture what I would consider to be a typical counseling session. The listening and invitational skills were clearly evident, including using short encouraging words by the counselor like yes and okay to affirm that they were listening to the client and hearing the client. Cultural aspects came into part of the session in the last video when the counselor wanted to better understand his client's cultural background, especially the impact of family on how he was feeling. There were 2 specific areas that stood out to me as perhaps unusual. The first occurred in the invitational skills video when the female counselor physically reached out and touched her male client. I felt that this physical touch crossed the line between the counselor and client interaction. The second occurred in the last video when I felt the counselor was perhaps paraphrasing too much as he explored the real meaning behind his client's troubles. In this case, I simply felt the counselor was guiding and directing his client rather than allowing the client the time to truly reflect and express his feelings. At times, the counselor, if you notice, interrupted or almost finished his client's sentence, which seemed a little out of place to me. However, overall, as I noted earlier, I thought these short vignettes did a nice job of capturing what I would consider to be a typical counseling session. Thanks.